Hey, what's going on, everyone? Eggy here, and I'm doing another vlog. Today, I thought I'd kind of talk more about Nintendo because, yeah, I always talk about Nintendo. No, I was kind of, I don't know, thinking as usual while I was working, and I thought, where are you, kitty? Kitty somewhere. He's making noises, but I've been kind of disappointed with the Wii U. I have been disappointed with the Wii U. It just kind of seems to be getting worse as the consoles come out. The GameCube was fun. I had so much fun. I had a lot more free time with the GameCube, but with the Wii, it was like I had the same amount of free time but didn't enjoy it as much. Out of the three consoles of the last generation, I probably played 360 the most, Wii U second most, or Wii, and then PlayStation 3. This generation, it's been all Xbox One so far, and not so much Wii U. I I just feel like, I don't know, like I remember like E3's stuff, and like Nintendo, whenever they'd have their Nintendo Directs, they'd talk about how they wanted to cater more to the hardcore or the core audience of video games, like not just casual players. Um, I'd say at the moment it's probably close to. My fan was on. That sucks. I'd say it was probably about. Oh man, I don't even know. I wish I could find something. I'll find a chart. Maybe I'll put it on the screen somewhere, over here, over there, of casual players and core players, gamers that play on a daily basis, or gamers that play games to beat them. Because that's another big thing in video games. People buy video games, but I think it's less than half of them actually complete games. And I don't know. I don't like to play a game unless I'm going to complete it. I don't like to start a new game until I've completed the one before it. So to me, it is kind of strange because I enjoy games for the story or the experience, whatever it's bringing or offering, or why I bought that game. Usually it's for a particular reason. But I noticed with the Nintendo games, it's just kind of, they're like, okay, we'll do casual. And then they were casual for a long time. Then they were like catering to kids because that's, all kids need like a starter. They need the gateway into video games. And Nintendo's been that since I've been alive. And it is for a lot of people, even like my nephew who enjoys playing the Wii. But he also very much enjoys PlayStation a lot. He loves his PlayStation Portable, his PSP. And he plays that probably more than his Wii now that he's older, and he's, how old is he now? 5 or 6? He's a little bit older and he knows how to take care of things a little bit better. But so I wasn't sure if maybe I was misled or maybe I misunderstood. But when they said that they would cater to more gamers than just casual players, where did all the games go? And so I don't know. I was hoping for more story games, more games with depth. I didn't want just. It's nice to be able to just shut my brain off and enjoy just a Mario game. But that's what the 3DS is for now. My 3DS has replaced my home console. And even then, I'm already sick of my 3DS because it's the same games year after year. And I wish I would have waited. I know I've said this in many videos, but I really do. I wish I would have waited. I don't really feel like the console compared to even last gen and this next gen, because I honestly believe that the Wii U, when compared to hardware and experience, is in the middle. It's not next gen and it's not old gen. It's like its own thing. It's like in limbo. It's just kind of stuck. And it's definitely stuck in this bad rut right now where there are no games for it, at least third party. And so developers don't want to develop for it because people aren't buying the console. And people aren't buying the console because there are no games. So it's this like weird like thing where Nintendo's stuck in the middle and everything's doing this, and Xbox, Microsoft, and PlayStation, Sony, are taking all of their old customers. And I've heard somebody say this before, but like with the Xbox and with PlayStation, they have matured over time. You know, you go back and you see old. If you go back and look at the old libraries of games for especially PlayStation, you know, they were platformers at first, and they were kind of, you know, simple games that were advanced for its time, but as time went on, it grew with its fan base. And that's one thing that Nintendo has never really done. They've tried it, they've kind of poked at it, they've let other people do it, but they themselves have not done that. They haven't grown with that audience. And that's why I think right now Nintendo could actually really benefit from like a Metroid or an F-Zero game. F-Zero is hard, and yeah, it's sometimes very frustrating and not fun, but it's a fun game once you get the hang of it. And Metroid is also another one of those games that's pretty fun, but is very difficult at times. And so, as of right now, like, when I think about it, I spent $350 on my Wii U, and $50 more I could have had a PlayStation 4, and you get, compared PlayStation or Xbox One, compare it to Wii U, you are missing a lot of things. You don't get the networking. You don't get, as of right now, they still don't have a system for if you've purchased the game and your whatever hard drive crashes or something happens and you need to replace it. You don't get those games back. You have to repurchase them. And as of right now, I don't know of any system that they have that keeps record of all this stuff. And so that really sucks as far as like making purchases on the Wii U. It kind of feels like it's kind of a scary thing, because if something happens to your hardware, you're pretty screwed, and that's kind of a bad thought. And another thing is, it doesn't have a Blu-ray player. For $350 it should. Okay, sorry, I had to answer the door. But Blu-ray players, it doesn't have a Blu-ray player. In fact, it doesn't even support DVD. Why? For $350, you should be able to get more of your money. In this day and age, everything is about getting your money's worth out of hardware. PlayStation and Microsoft both realize that. That's why they offer all major streaming services like Netflix and Hulu, Crunchyroll, all kinds of stuff. Amazon. I mean, the Wii U supports all the live streams too, but it's just so much more convenient to have that extra device that will play movies in your home. Now, I know I do a lot of complaining, and I don't really know how Nintendo could fix their problem. I mean, I could say they could just copy Microsoft or Sony, but that would be lame. I think I would like to see Nintendo pursue more the like growing with its community, instead of just being this like parent figure that says, here's all this stuff, you're 18 now, be gone, make your way. Why does it have to be that way? It seems like Nintendo is just this parent figure that raises you, teaches you all these cool things about video games, and it's just like, okay, now you could leave me and go find somebody else. I don't know. I wish it was different. I wish that Nintendo would offer more games that were more adult, I guess. I don't know. Like something like that. There are a few games, but they're rarely Nintendo. It's always a third-party game, and they're always far and in between. Wait, is that how you say that? I don't even know. That sounded weird. I don't know. But I mean, the 3DS is getting all kinds of love. They're coming out with all kinds of RPGs. But I'm not an RPG player. Like, I just want, like, a fun game. Like, some of the recent fun games that I've played were Alan Wake or, like, Metro Last Light. I mean, or what else? There wasn't cross-platform, but, I mean, The Last of Us. The Last of Us was amazing. Zombie U was fun. And I know it got bad reviews, and I didn't quite understand that, because that was a fun game. I really enjoyed playing that all the way through. and the second time even more. So, I guess I would just like to see more effort, I guess. But as of right now, like, I'm not excited for the new games coming out for the Wii U at all. Super Smash Bros. That's fun with people. People don't hardly ever come over anymore. That was fun when I had my brothers and sisters in the house. That was amazingly fun. Mario Kart, amazingly fun with people. The online services are garbage for Nintendo. So I just, if nothing changes, I'm just probably gonna sell it if nothing good comes out, and probably just end up picking a PlayStation 4 up. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being dramatic, but it's really getting annoying. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to the like button or subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Nintendo's slacking? Am I just a dropout? Am I a Nintendo dropout? I don't know. Anyways, talk to you guys later.